And a very interesting game of this round is Magnus Carlsen taking on Vasily Ivanchuk.
Oh, king is on f2.
Look at what has happened, Amrita. After b6, Magnus is like, अभी Ivanchuk center लिया, ठीक है? Castles, rook b1 with the idea to trap the bishop. So knight a6 to control this. f3, ed, cd, b5. Knight can't take, it is pinned. King f2, rook b8, e4,
Ivanchuk is
d6.
saving his pawns. कितना pawn up है ना? No, he's not pawn.
Equal. Knight g3, c4, wanting to come this way. b4 played by Ivanchuk.
Queen d4. Takes. And now this knight has a beautiful home here.
So
Right now, in fact, it's a
Ivanchuk
4.
is fighting on equal terms with Magnus.
Yeah, and in fact, he has double the time. Can Ivanchuk beat Magnus Carlsen, Sagar?
Wow.
A big question for today. G6 has been played. I think Ivanchuk has 39 seconds, so this game is going to go very, very fast.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Ivanchuk is not letting Magnus Carlsen win at all. Here, Ivanchuk's position, he has an extra pawn.
Ivanchuk is a pawn up with
Yeah,
Magnus,
but
actually.
because the thing is that he does not, white doesn't have dark square control, so it should be equal.
Yeah. Magnus has now got the winning advantage. He also has 50 seconds, but these pawns look a little deadly over there. Ivanchuk is because of this pawn. Ivanchuk is actually a piece up. But 2 seconds before Ivanchuk, he has to make a move. Rook c2. Oh, he just played. You can see 10 seconds. He played when he was almost down to 1 second. Rook c2. Now black will take the bishop, or he can also give a check. But yeah, rook f3 seems good. The only way to stop the pawn would be to give the rook. Ivanchuk will have to give the rook. Takes. Okay, Magnus first gives the check, which is fine, and now takes. Not even giving a chance to take on h2. And he's simply winning right now. There's... Oh, queen d6. Wait a second. There is a chance of fortress. Rook goes to c6 here. That's... What? Oh, Magnus missed queen b3 check and queen c2. Unbelievable. Look at him. He realizes that. It is shocking. Just simply he was winning the rook. Rook c6 has been played by Ivanchuk. Oh my goodness. Can this be a drawing chance for white? Unbelievable that he missed that. Oh my goodness. f6. Super shocking, yeah? Because with the queen, the first thing you're going to look at anything, if anything is hanging undefended. Maybe it's a fortress now. Magnus cannot win this with the queen. How do you progress? Everything is defended. Rook d4. Keep the rook on d4. Then maybe even move the king to g4. It's going to be interesting because he's going to do a lot of stuff. Yahan se, wahan se, and as we know, jumble tumble can happen. So even white can miss it. Now look at both of them. Ivanchuk has got back his energy because Magnus missing something like, capturing the whole rook was unbelievable. Then okay, my opponent, world champion, can also make mistakes. It's actually happening with him. Okay, rook g8. This rook is now scattered. So, white has to take care. Right now, rook g6 is a threat. How does black save it? Rook e8 check, king f5. Now he plays rook e2. This king is having nowhere to go. If there was this one move which Ivanchuk gets, it's a mate. Obviously, that's not going to happen. Or is it happening? Okay, this is a clear fortress. Don't see any doubt. g5 has been played. takes ko nice intermezzo. White still has to be careful. As we know, Magnus doesn't really give it up so easily. So with this pawn, he is going to create some torturous moments here for Ivanchuk without any doubt, because you cannot stop g4. Look at that. Already slightly weak move. Already. And why so? Because the good idea for Magnus is to pin the knight and threaten g4, winning the knight. That is why rook f1 is not the best. He first plays g4, but if Magnus would have gone here, this king had to, let's say, go to g3. Again, the same idea. It was a lot of ulta pulta ghuma ke. Nothing is easy here anymore. So g4. कहाँ जाएगा? Where is it going to go? These two are possible. There is a disco here. This would be a little bit on the edge. Not recommended. Knight d4, knight f5 seems good. Oh, he goes knight h4. Not a nice move. Knight d4 was better so that the knight could have gone to f5 and some possibility of, anyway, knight h4, knight f5 आ गया इधर. King g5 खेला है. Important was to keep the king on the e file. Very tough moves. These are all not humanly possible. King g5 is a natural move, attacking the knight and keeping your king near this pawn. So knight f5 has happened. Queen d5 check, check. This is the position. The king can't enter. That's why this knight is very well placed on f5. White now has a simple idea. Go rook f2 and rook h2. बस ये खेलते रहो. He cannot take here because the king pawn endgame would be a draw. There is another possibility, king g2, king g1. Okay, this Ivanchuk is going to hold without any doubt. Look at him. He is also very relaxed. Sensing the result, I think he's already feeling the happiness. Oh, knight g3. Oh, that was a check there. You didn't have any time to take here. Rook g2. King f4. Then just go knight f1. There are these checks and there are these attacks you have. And you see the g3 square is controlled. So the so white has nothing to worry. So how Magnus is going to react at the end of this game is also interesting to watch. I'm sure he did not imagine that this would end in a draw, at least with the position he had. Okay, now g3 is the threat, but of course, who's going to allow that? King g2. Queen h7 check. King g1. That's just a perpetual. King f4 he is played. Not a real threat, but maybe he'll go king f3. So rook f2, Magnus already, Ivanchuk already stops that. King e3, now bring your king again to g2. The games have ended, guys. Queen b1 check. King g2 or knight f1 both should be okay. Just looks like black is having a great position, but it doesn't work. Exceptional cases always exist. Just to find 100 moves are over, guys. Century ho gaya hai. Literally there is nothing, Magnus, but it's just amazing to see you trying so hard, not accepting, but with 5 seconds. No, not yet. You're still trying. How much ever a dead draw. Check. No. He just wants to be cool and calm. King h2. Oh, okay, maybe now is Magnus going to repeat? King g1, king d4. No, he still wants to continue the chance of torture. Queen b1 check. King g2. Magnus is enjoying. Just मजा आ रहा है उसको. Rook g1. 2 moves left. 2 moves left, guys. इतना ही देखा है तो देख ही लेंगे. Yeah, not at all happy because he knew he had a clear advantage and he messed it up very quickly, just taking you to this final position where the big mess up actually happened. Rook f3, king f3. This was great. h1 check. Queen हो गया. Queen d5 he took, which is also all perfect. Knight e5. And here what Magnus missed was a simple check. Just a simple check. You cannot defend a rook. You are losing the rook. Okay, what maybe he thought that, let's say king goes to g4, queen takes c2, d7, but then d8 is anyway not happening. यहाँ पे तो mate हो जाएगा. यहाँ पे तो mate हो जाएगा इधर वैसे भी. Yeah, okay. So this was the mess up.